Hello my creepy cupcakes and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing this realistic skeleton. Let's get into the video. I've already glued down my eyebrows and I like to put white cream paint on top of my eyebrows. This keeps the glue from shining through the paint. And to keep them from smearing, I do set them with some translucent powder. I'm looking at a reference image to try to get the spinal cord and everything all realistic, so I'm drawing that out with lip liner, and then I switch over to white body paint because I figured I'm going to be painting it white anyways, so it would just benefit to just do it in white body paint. So I do switch over to that, and I'm just going to let that go ahead and you guys can view the time lapse for that. After I get everything kind of drafted out, I'm just going on top of everything with white body paint to make sure that that is very white. Once everything is filled out all nice and white, I'm just going to start filling in all of the negative space with black body paint, and then any errors or any lines that may need to be a little bit more rounded or anything like that, I can also fix in this stage with the black body paint and just kind of clean up those lines. Moving on to the skull, I'm just doing the same thing, following a reference image and filling in that whole skull with white body paint. I've done so many skulls and I still can never get the mouth correct. Or I feel like maybe it just doesn't look right. So, I don't know, maybe I'm being hard on myself, but I don't know, the mouth always just kind of doesn't look as like three-dimensional as I want it to. But practice makes perfect. If you do body paint, I highly recommend getting some sponges. They save so much time, and I'm so glad that I found these. Well, they were recommended to me, and I'm so glad that I ended up getting them because they definitely are a time saver. With black body paint, I'm going to be filling in the hollows of the cheeks as well as the nose, and I like to save the eyes for pretty much the very end because it usually ends up getting all creasy, and I don't like to have to deal with that until later. When I started this look, I really wanted to look extremely realistic, and I was planning on using browns, and then I changed my mind and I wanted to do purple and orange for Halloween. So what I'm doing here is I'm using purple eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start shading around the entirety of the skull and the skeleton piece. I ended up doing all of it purple and black because I was like, I don't think orange is going to be fitting for this anyways, and I just kind of threw that away. So it's all going to be in purple and black, and I like it. With black eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go and further deepen all of those shadows, and I'm using just a flat shader brush. I think these are perfect for getting into each of those areas that require some more darkness, but you wanna keep it very, very, very close to that exact point that you're at. With my sponge, I'm applying some purple body paint. I'm just stippling that on top of my head, not being very strategic about it, just placing it kind of everywhere. And then with black body paint, I'm going to be doing the same thing. Because the black and the purple are also within the skeleton, I wanted it to match my head as well. With a detail brush and black body paint, I'm gonna go ahead and outline the entirety of the skeleton. This is going to make the look pop, and it's also going to kind of bring out those highlights as well that are within the entirety of the skeleton. With that brush, I'm also adding some cracks within the skull. I thought that would give it some personality. Next time, I would definitely use a thinner bristle brush, just because I felt like my lines were pretty bulky, and it probably would have looked a bit better if the lines were thinner. So you can use like a brush they use for nail art. Those are like really, really thin, and that I think would have worked really, really great for this look. I'm going in and defining each of those teeth with purple eyeshadow and black eyeshadow to deepen up around close to the gum line, and that's going to help give it more realism to it. I'm also using the purple and black eyeshadow to deepen each of the grooves in between the teeth where the gums are. With black eyeshadow, I'm now filling in the eye sockets, and there's nothing priming my eyes. If you want, you can definitely prime your eyes, but I'm just going in with black eyeshadow for now, and then I'll come back to them when I'm almost done to touch them up. And now with black body paint and that same detail brush, I'm going to start outlining the skeleton portion of this. With white cream paint, I'm going to start adding in my highlights. I like to use cream paint because it doesn't dry down and it makes it look really, really white. But if you want, you can definitely use white body paint instead if you don't have cream paint. I applied some white cream paint inside of the sockets to put down a base, and then I'm going on top of that with my finger with some purple eyeshadow so that I could put some purple eyeshadow inside of the sockets, and I felt like that really tied the whole look together. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and let me know if you enjoyed this style of editing where I did a time lapse. I'm just kind of messing around with my editing styles to see what I like, so let me know what you enjoy. And if you like the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!